SERIALNINE, and today we're going to show you how to get way more angle on your GS300, 400, 430, or Aristo without making it look like this.
If you look at the side-by-side comparison, you can see the AK-49 gives you more angle on a completely stock car. It's most noticeable here where you can see the wheel basically touching the tension rod.
So here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a jack, some jack stands, I have a lift, and you're going to need the AK-49s. It's a new product for the GS chassis. We've had it for quite some time for the ISs and the JZXs. The AK-49s are constructed of 7000 series aluminum, same stuff on landing gear of airplanes. So this is 7075 T6. Has H-beam construction, hollowed out for lightweight and extreme strength. The bolts we use are 13.9 chromoly. They have a higher torque than stock and they're designed to bend and not break. All right, let's get into it. Obviously you're gonna need to take the wheels off, put it up on jacks, jack stands, a lift, whatever. You are going to be taking off the ball joint, the spindle from the ball joint, and the inner tie rod ends. So whatever you need to do that, do that. Okay, so the AK-49s go between the lower ball joint and the spindle, right here. So we'll be cutting this existing portion off and using this instead to mount the tie rod. So as you can see, the new tie rod location is quite a bit closer to the pivot. This makes the steering significantly faster, and then it also has less Ackerman than stock, which makes the wheels more parallel during drift. You definitely can use these on the street. The only difference you'll notice is making U-turns and in tight parking lots, there's going to be a bit of steering scrubbing. The steering will be a lot faster and more exciting, definitely on these cars. As you can tell, this is a significant difference. Okay, let's get to it. I'm going to take these off. Okay, so we're going to have to cut this off right here. You can put it in the vise, either clamp it by here. I like to use bolts, push down, clamp. So it's easy cut this way, easy grinding. You need a cutoff disc. And I'm using a paint pen to make a line to show myself where to cut, because I don't know how to cut. You don't need to, but it helps. Here you can see the old one, and since you have to pull it out anyways, let's get a new one. So we got a new 555 one right here, and they're cut, and this is how it goes together. As you can see, the AK provides a roll center function as well. So here you can see them side by side. So let's go install them on the car. Our 12-point bolts get torqued to 95 pound-feet. All right, so the lower ball joint gets torqued to 119 pound-feet. So we will be changing the inner tie rods. So you'll have to pull this guy off, pull the boot back, and then pop this guy out. Actually worked. What I don't understand is why Toyota uses such threads for their racks. One thing that's really important to note is that you will be putting the outer tie rod ends on the opposite sides. The right goes on the left and the left goes on the right. So whatever came off your car, make sure that what it looks like now is different than what it looked like before. The reason we switch them is because when you flip them, it gives you more clearance. As you can see here, this contacts and this is still pretty far away. And the other way, this has more clearance for all this stuff here. The AK-49 includes new inners and outers, which are a specific length to go with this setup. So you'll be changing those out as well, all new. All right, so the AK-49s are in. We've got the alignment pretty much set up. We're gonna take it for a drive, but before that, last thing you wanna do on any quality build, change out this crusty old plastic oil cap. We got the SERIALNINE Royale right here. Let's put that on. Boom, done. So now we got Carter. All the way from Saskatchewan. He's the only one that's ever drifted this car. So he's gonna take it for a rip and tell us what he thinks of how it drives. Yep.
kind of got a little out of hand. Might have burned the whole set of tires off. And yeah, it was fun. It's quite a big car, but you know, with the angle that it has now, it seemed a lot easier to manage it. Driving wise is really nice. It's definitely like feels a lot more responsive, quicker steering, I would say. It seems to react really well. There was definitely more than enough angle to really kind of do what you want to do with it. It was easy to kind of maneuver the car from side to side, which was nice. Yeah, no spinouts.
All right, so that's how you get more angle out of your GS or Aristo. Head on over to SERIALNINE.com. They're on the site. They're in stock and ready to ship. We got all sorts of cool stuff for your GS. We have oil caps that are new. We have all the suspension for GS, solid subframe bushings, diff bushings. We've got all sorts of stuff. We've been drifting those cars for quite a long time. So yeah, head on over to SERIALNINE.com. Get your AK-49s.